Take your notebooks, keep ready because I'm going to teach you bundle of vocabulary related to part C. I'm going to teach you lot of information regarding part C. Diana. So don't miss the show. Entry restricted. For registered regular students only. Yes. It is only for the regular students. Others are not permitted. Rina. So get ready for the part C. And don't share the link with others. Let them have it, but they cannot enter because I will not allow the ordinary students to come, only for the regular students. This is fine. This is Rina. Hello.
Right, sir?
Yeah, what is your name? Reena Vinish or Reena Ebin?
Reena Vinesh.
Reena Vinish. Somebody is there with Reena Ebin. That's why I'm asking you. You came already in the room? Yeah, you are already.
Yeah,
You are already in the room. Okay, fine. Okay. Jacinta. Yes, only the regular students will be there inside. So don't miss the session. Come with the original two names which you have given me. Okay. So we have the what were we seeing the other day? Reading. Manju. Who is this Manju? Manju, I don't know. Come with two names. All of you come with two names every time. Nayana Shiba, Jacinta, the father, Jyoti Sridhar, Kavita Rani, Reena Vinish. So to avoid confusion, always come with this. Okay. Two names, Reena Vinish. I will not know who is who. That's why. Reena Vinish. Okay. Right. Come with these names so that I can identify you people. The name. Okay. Yes, all of you got. Okay. Yeah. So we were doing with this part. Yeah. Asbestosis. We were doing asbestosis. So remaining questions we'll see now. Okay. Right. File. Open. Asbestosis. Yeah. So this was the thing we were seeing the other day. So we have seen this question yesterday. We have seen the second question the other day. Right. So next one is here. Okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah, that was the problem. Yes, it is. This is the question. Go through this question now. Go through this question so that I can explain you. Study this question in the same pattern which I did. 1 second. This is Swapna Rajan. Don't know. Who is Swapna Rajan? Okay. Yes. Concentrate on the keywords, because I'm going to give you a number of vocabulary which will help you, not only in reading, but also in listening. I'm really serious. Yeah. The case study of the 60-year-old man is given to show that is the conjunction. That is the conjunction. That means the introductory part is this one. So the remaining part is the full sentence. Okay, fine. So there is nothing that is going to help us here. Okay, the case study is there of a 67-year-old man. So the number is here, 67. Okay, fine. This is a study. That's all. Nothing is there in this. Chitra. Okay. So this is diagnosis. Okay. And this is diagnosis. And this is diagnosis. So 3 diagnoses. Diagnosis, that means it is not important anymore now. It is not important anymore now. Right, next one. Asbestosis. Asbestosis. Finished. Now try to understand what it is. So disease means asbestosis. So try to understand, disease also means asbestosis here. Okay. Diagnosis has come 3 times, asbestos 2 times, and disease also asbestosis 3 times. So 3 times it came, 3 times diagnosis, 3 times asbestosis. So let us give a different color for, okay. So unnecessary things. So commonalities, remove. Remove commonalities. That is what I am telling you. What are common things we are eliminating? Okay. Next one. This is doctors. And here doctors. Doctors has come 2 times. Doctors has come 2 times. Okay. So doctors also have become unimportant here. Right? So what else is important here? Smoking is unrelated to a diagnosis of asbestosis. Doctor should be able to diagnose asbestosis earlier. The time of exposure to disease may cause the delayed diagnosis. Patients must provide full employment history details to their doctors. Okay, fine. So, first one is the special thing you can take is smoking. There is something different in smoking. The point is focusing on smoking. Okay. And the third one is focusing on time. And the third one is explaining about the history of employment. Okay. And here also it is time. Earlier means time. And this is delay. So that means this is time before and this is time after. Time before and time after. So now study the question. Study the question carefully. I'm going to tell you a lot of vocabulary now. I'm also going to relate the problem with the test. The case study of the 67-year-old man is given to show that. The case study of the 67-year-old man is given to show that. That's it. Nothing else is there. Case study is there. 67-year-old man is there. Given to show that. Show what? Haripriya. Okay. Show what? Show what? Something that is the absent. There is no relation with the question stem in the branches. There is no relation here at any cost. Totally new. Show what means prove what? Prove something. Prove something. So this is a proof. This is a proof. What do you mean by proof here? Proof means evidence. Write down. Study is to prove something. Write down the words, the synonyms now. This is the most important word, case. Case study. Case study, write down the synonyms for case study. The study will come number of times. Okay. Study will come number of times. Write down synonyms of Write down in the chat box. Write down in the chat box. Study. What are the synonyms for study? Write down. You write down. Remaining, I will tell you. Write it in the chat box. Use your brain power. You have a lot of brains. Yes, exactly right, Kavita. Research. Wonderful. Analyze. Analysis. Learn. Chitra, very good. Diana, analyze. Very good. Okay, come on, think. Understand. Comprehension. Survey. Report. You type, no problem. Somebody, if I tell something, write down. Type. Yeah, fact. Study is based on fact. Report. Observation. Analysis. Scrutiny. Assessment. Evaluation. Probing. 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 Speculation. 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 Learn these meanings because you'll get in the exam. Sinju. Speculation. And there are many words. Don't think that, yeah, review. Jyoti, very good. Review. Statistics. Statistics is also study. Facts, figures, realities, observation. The word may come in any form. You should be ready to identify. One person is there. For example, let us take Jyoti Sridhar. Jyoti is a mother. Jyoti is a nurse. Jyoti is a neighbor. Jyoti is a sister. Jyoti is an aunt. Jyoti is a student. Jyoti is a friend. So Jyoti can come in any form. Her friend will call her friend. Her daughter will call her mother. Her husband will call her wife. So like that, she has different names. Everyone will not call her Jyoti. In the same way, language has different forms. You have to learn all these things. Yes. Proof, witness, evidence. Write down. Proof, witness, evidence. Proof. Proof. Witness. Evidence. Reality. Prevailing conditions. Real life situations. Real life situations. Real life situations. Natural occurrences. Logical reasoning. Logical reasoning. Practical observations. Laboratory results. Official reports. Write down. I cannot recall. I just close my eyes many times. So you have to understand these things. So that is a study. Now, how do you understand regarding this study? 67. This is very important. This 67 is very important because it is a number. Nisha Suju. So number. Nisha Moon. Nisha Suju, I don't know. So, okay. Fine. So 67 is a number. Write down number. So this number will be easily found anywhere in the passage. Immediately you will rush there. That's all. Okay. Then all the other words are not important. Next one. Now let us take unrelated. Unrelated. These are very important. Unrelated. Write down unrelated. The next word is unrelated. I'm teaching you vocabulary. I told you already. Next word is unrelated. Number 2. Unrelated. What do you mean by unrelated? Write down one word. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. Come on, write down your words, whatever words you think. Unrelated. Irrelevant. Not associated. Very good. Someone write the word irrelevant. Not important. Yeah, next one. No connection. Disconnected, unconnected, unrelated. Not associated with. Insignificant. Least connected. No correlation. No correlation. CORRELATION. No correlation. Right. Next one. Able. Able. Ability, possibility, capability. Necessity. Requirement. Consideration. Demand. Want. Need. Should be able. Possible. Priority. Option. chance, prerogative, 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 TIV, prerogative, PREROGATIV, prerogative means requirement. Fundamental prerogative, necessity, fundamental, primary requirement. Next one, exposure, exposure, face to face, encounter. Next one is exposure. Exposure. The next word is exposure. Encounter. Face to face. Become helpless. Affected. Vulnerable situation. Helpless condition. Next one, cause. Cause. Okay. Redmi Note 7, no name also. B.R. Khan Khakkar. Who is this Dr. Khan? Khan. I don't know. Okay. So reason, factor. Cause, reason, factor. Contributing factor. Primary reason. The root cause. The basic force. The primary reason. Sandra Jose. The driving factor. The pivotal. Essence. 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 The origination. The beginning. The genesis. There are many words. The genesis, the beginning, the starter, the cause, the factor, genesis, GENESIS. Right, good. Next one, cause is over. Next one, provide. Provide. Display. Furnish. Exhibit. Show. Reveal. Expose. Explain. Display, provide, exhibit, show, demonstrate, explain, tell beforehand, discuss, inform, details, particulars, information, requirements. So now, coming to the point, we are coming to the main point now. These are the things. So all the words, related words, we have to see now. So given means again provided. Okay. Now let us see. This is talking about patients. So smoking is unrelated to diagnosis of S. Smoking is unrelated. Smoking is unrelated to a diagnosis of asbestosis. Asbestosis, leave it. Diagnosis, leave it. Unrelated, leave it. Smoking. Smoking is the important point here. It has a special twist. So this is called the twister. This is called the twister. This is called the twister. So try to see this one here. So this is called the twister. And the second one, doctors repeated, diagnose repeated, asbestosis repeated. So they are not important. So should and earlier. Now eliminate the small words. This is unimportant now. This is unimportant. To and a are also unimportant. Of is unimportant. So the only word is smoking remaining. And here the only word is earlier. So B is not important. 2 is not important. Preposition, small words, remove. So should is a modal, so unnecessary. So earlier is important here. The next one, the unimportant, from unimportant prepositions to unimportant. I'm showing you what are the important words. Swapna Rajan. Swapna Rajan. Then no. Okay. May, modal. Should is a modal. Write down. Should is a modal. May is a modal. Unimportant. So articles unimportant. A and the. Prepositions unimportant. Modals unimportant. So remaining what here? Delayed. That is only remaining here. And here employment is important. So full employment, okay, understood. Full means complete. Must is a modal. Write down, must is a modal. What are the modals? Write down the modals. Can, could. Write down. One of you type in the chat. Modal verbs. Modal verbs. Write down. Can, could. Will, would. Shall, should. Can, could, will, would, shall, should. May, might. Ought, need, dare. These are called modals. These are not important. The next one is what are not important. What are not important? The next one is articles. Articles are not important. So a and the. Somebody write down a and the. Not important. Remove. Not necessary. Not necessary at all. Then next one, prepositions. So I am teaching you grammar indirectly here. Prepositions. Prepositions. On, in, at. On, in, at. On, in, at. From to. With. From to, with. Above, under, below. Upon, over. Above, under, below, upon, over. Beside, besides. Beside, besides. Underneath. Within, without. Within, without. So there are three types of prepositions. Write down. There are three types of prepositions. Word prepositions. Number one, word prepositions. You have to know all these things. Otherwise, you will not know what to eliminate. Word prepositions means single word. On, in, at. From, to, with. These are called word prepositions. Word prepositions means single word, single word. Compound prepositions, next one. Second one, compound prepositions. Compound prepositions. What are compound prepositions? Compound prepositions are two words clubbed together. Compound prepositions are two words. Compound prepositions are two words clubbed together. Compound prepositions are two words clubbed together. Upon, up and on, upon. In and to, into. With and in, within. With and out, without. Be and side, beside. Be and low, below. Under and neath, underneath. So these are compound. Then phrase prepositions. Phrase prepositions. With reference to, write down. Next one is phrase prepositions. Phrase prepositions. With reference to. According to. On account of. On account of. With regard to. Owing to. Due to. In the eyes of. So these are called in the middle of. So there are many things you can learn. Right. Now this is very clear. So we have learned a number of things here now. Excuse me. So here employment is important. Remove two. Two is a preposition. Next one is pronouns. Pronouns. Remove. There is a pronoun. There is a pronoun. There is a pronoun. So what are pronouns? Pronouns may be different. Nominative case, accusative case, first possessive, second possessive, and reflexive. I, nominative case because it comes in the beginning. He called me, accusative case because it comes after the verb. This is my pen. Pen is possession. So my comes before pen. So first possessive. This pen is mine. It comes after pen. So second possessive. I hurt myself. I hurt myself. From me to myself. Myself cannot be used alone. There are many people who use. Myself, Abraham Lincoln. Myself, Blessy Mary. Myself, Jyoti Sridhar. Madness. You cannot use myself like this. They think that it is style. No, it is wrong. In the OET exam itself, they are saying, myself, Hari Krishna. Myself, Simon. No, wrong. It's a big mistake. I hurt myself. I blamed myself. I taught myself. I helped myself. So from me to myself. Myself will not be alone. It will be from I. Myself. That is called reflexive. Reflexive means starting from me and going to me. That is called reflexive. So pronouns. Their. They. Patients means they. They should tell their details. They to them. About themselves. Okay. So this is first possessive. Their doctors. So first possessive. Themselves is reflexive. So fine. Next. So now it is very clear now. So is it related to smoking? This is the point. Yeah. So show what? Show regarding smoking or earlier or a delay. See the relation there. That means there is some relation here or employment. So these are called operating words. These are called operating words. Operating words. These are called operating words. Yes. So that is operating words. Now try to understand the operating words. Smoking. Okay, smoking. Next one is smoking means habit. Earlier means before. In advance. Write down synonyms. Write down synonyms. Before, prior. Write down the synonyms, please. Earlier. Earlier means before. Prior. In advance. Well before. Write down in the chat box, and all of you write down in your notebook also if possible. Write down in the chat box. Before, B-E-F-O-R-E, before. In advance. In advance. As soon as possible. As soon as possible. In time. In time. In time. In time. The next one. Employment. Job. Vocation. V-O-C-A-T-I-O-N. Vocation. Job. Vocation, not occasion. Vocation. V-O-C-A-T-I-O-N. Vocation. Please mute your phones, all of you. Vocation. Job. Vocation. Daily course. Daily chores or course. C-H-O-R-E-S. Daily chores. C-H-O-R-E-S. Right. Professional activities. Work-oriented jobs. Work-oriented actions. Professional activities. Official routine. Right. So anything they may come. So I am opening up your mind here. Now, if you go to the paragraph, it will be very easy for you to understand. That's it. It will be very easy for you to understand. Okay. Now I am taking you. Yes. Right. So first question is over. Second question is over. The third question. Right. Now see here. One of the three types of asbestos-related diseases is asbestosis, a process of lung tissue scarring caused by asbestos fibers. The symptoms of asbestosis usually include slowly progressing shortness of breath and cough. Often, there is nothing called a case here. There is no case at all. There is no case here. Actually, so this is a full paragraph here. This is a full paragraph from here onwards. So I have to take the full paragraph. Something was wrong, I was thinking, yes. Yeah, that is the point. Till asbestos. So now, it is very easy to identify in this now. Now let me make it a little smaller to bring it in one visible. Okay, fine. I brought it in, yes, one span of vision, one span of vision. So now, how to identify the question? Let us see here. How to identify the question? Number, number, and number. Number, number, and number. Now let me tell you one thing. Where is the number here? Here 1975 is a number. Where is the number here? 20 to 40, 67. 67 is a number here. See, that is how you will identify. This is a loophole. Trade secret. Number is very easy to identify. Now I am going to show you something important. New. So you are supposed to scan. Scan. Scanning process. Many people know. Skimming, scanning, do you know? Yes, I know. What you should skim, what you should scan. Do you really know? That is important. Many people do not know what to scan. They will tell, do skimming, do scanning. What skimming, what scanning? They don't tell you. So, scanning process. Now, what is the scanning process? What is the scanning process? In scanning process, there are 5 things. 5 things which help you to go directly to the answer. Directly. Flight. I'm traveling to Kerala this week. Most probably Saturday. Yes. By God's grace, we got permission there to start a language center, para language center. We are going to start. I'm very happy. So how do I go there? I was planning now. Should I go by train or should I take flight? Last month, my father passed away. I did not have time, so I took flight. 1.5 day time has been shortened or minimized to 1.5 hours. 1.5 day where it is and 1.5 hour where it is. 24 plus 12, 36 hours and 90 minutes. See the difference, hours and minutes, days and hours. There is no comparison. So the people who are doing reading, they will take days to learn. They will take days to learn. But people who are scanning, they will take hours to learn. That is the difference. Are you taking a train or are you going for a flight? The cost isn't high. Ordinary people go in ordinary things. Special people take special chances. Ordinary situation was there when I was going to Kerala last time. I took a train. And because it was 36 hours journey, I taught from the train. I took classes on the train without difficulty. Because I cannot leave my students for 36 hours. But when I took flight, 1.5 hours finished. Yes, I sat outside the airport and I taught the midnight. Yes, but in the flight, 1.5 hours. Relax. So that is the difference. Now you have to relax because you are taking a flight. You have to pay a price. That is time. You have to spend there. Learn some things. Invest in that and enjoy your journey of preparing for OET. So the first one is I don't know. So the first one is names. Are important. Names are important because 50% of the questions depend on names. Names are important because 50% of the answers you will get from names. Next one, the numbers. Numbers are important because 20% of the answers you get from numbers. This is a number and you are getting the answer now. Because it is a number, you have a thoroughfare. It's a direct ticket. It's a direct ticket. Show your ticket and you'll be allowed inside. If you don't have a ticket, you need a recommendation. You need to wait. You need to struggle. Maybe you cannot even enter. So this is called thoroughfare. Thoroughfare means anytime pass. You can go in 100 times and you can come out 100 times because you have a thoroughfare. Means free pass. Mr. Peter is your free pass now to get this knowledge. Number 3, new vocab. New vocab. Means the words which you are seeing for the first time in your life, and that will be 10%. 10%. And then difficult vocab. The words you know, but they are difficult for you. That is 10%. And then special phrases like idioms. My friend used to say, some ex used to say, only idiots don't know how to use idioms. Idiots means lack of knowledge. That's it. Lack of awareness, ignorance. Ignorant people are idiots. Means they don't have knowledge. They don't have knowledge. Idiot doesn't mean wrong knowledge, wrong word. Idiocy, foolishness. Wise, foolishness. Those who are not wise are foolish. Those who are not wise are foolish. That's it. Preparing and going for the exam is wisdom. Prepare well and book for the exam is wisdom. When you're confident that you can go for the exam, then you have to book for the exam. That is called wisdom. I don't know what to call. We don't get seats. We cannot book. There is too much competition. So I'll book now itself. Is that wisdom? I don't know. You decide. You are the judges. So here also, when you know that something is knowledge, use that knowledge. There is a lot of knowledge free in the world. Why don't you use that knowledge and become wise? Nobody is wise by birth. Everyone is a partial foolish person. That means they don't have knowledge. I am foolish related to mathematics. I am not wise enough in mathematics. Not wise means unwise, means foolish. What is the opposite of wisdom? Foolishness. That's it. If anybody says, you are a fool, that means you are a fool. That means you are not wise. Why are you throwing garbage on the floor? Why are you not eating carefully? You are a fool. Somebody says, yes. That means you don't have wisdom. That's it. Don't use mobile phone while you are walking on the road or by the side of the road. It is not wisdom. That means it is foolishness. So now this is scanning process. Scanning process. So when you are doing the scanning, just to go through top to bottom, where is the number? Where is the number? Where is the number? Jump there. Thorough pass. Thoroughfare. You want me to teach reading? 100 examples or one example? One example is enough. One rice grain cooked, the entire rice is cooked. Now, yes. Now tell me, dear children. Yes, you are KG1 children for me now, no doubt. Okay. I need to take more care for you. That's why I'm taking all these things. Now tell me, A, less attention, so more examples. More examples with less protocol. or B, less examples, few, not more and few, not less. Few examples, sorry. With high protocol. Yes, now tell me, which is better? You are the Prime Minister of a wonderful kingdom. You are the king of a wonderful kingdom. You want to visit more places with less protocol, or you want to visit less places with a high level of protocol? Tell me. You are very precious for me. You are a king. You are an emperor for me. You are not a choice. You are a priority for me. Tell me what type of treatment you want. A or B. Type your answer there. Because that is what we are doing now. In the chat box, all of you, type your answer. You want A or B? You want me to, okay, I think many of you did not understand what I am talking. Okay, you want me to teach more examples without explaining anything, or you want less examples explaining each and everything important within? That is what you tell me now. So my treatment to you depends on your choice. So most of you are telling B, that's fine. Yeah. So this is it. Now the secret lies in this one. I have explained you 5 things when only one is needed. That means I need not explain again name. Name is there, that particular example. I need not tell the same thing again. So here comes the point, numbers. How numbers are useful to go to the answer directly, flight. Flight. How it is going to help you? Take a flight. That is save time. And a high protocol means you are very careful. You are watchful of everything. High protocol. Everything perfect. You have a hawk's eye. Hawk from the top in the clouds. It will see down, jump on the rat and take it in seconds. Just dangles down. Like that, you have to be very sharp and keen. That is what I'm training you now. So now we are going to our word. So it is there here, 67. So very few numbers will be there, easy to locate the number. So see here there is 1975. And here there is, okay, 1975. Next one, here 67. And here 20 to 40. Numbers, how easy to identify, you can see here. 0.2. How to identify, I'm showing you. Numbers are very easy. They have a different shape, distinct shape. They say, I am here. They will not say, catch you if you can. Catch me if you can. They will not say, play. They will not play hide and seek with you. They are there. Different. They are there, different. You can identify easily. 3. No number. So easy. 60. I'm showing you how easy it is to find. That's it. Altogether, this many numbers are there, and numbers are very easy to find. So one number here, no number here. Just see like that. No number. No number at all. One only. Yeah, here is another number. I missed it. Two numbers. And here is 0.2 and nothing else. And here 25. $67, $22, $40. So this is the number. So now what I am going to do, you see here. Okay. Now start from here. So this is the highlighted one. This is not fluorescent, so let us take this one. This fact, figures, reality. Fact, figures, reality. Facts, figure, reality. Try to understand this facts, figures, realities. Is highlighted, means showcased. Highlighted means showcased. Now showcased means shown, stressed. Yeah. To show means to highlight. You got it. Given, is given. Is given. To show. 67-year-old man. The 67-year-old man. The case study of. Yeah. The case study of the 67-year-old man is given to show that, to prove that. Fact. To show that. Show means demonstrate. Write down show, demonstrate, exhibit, explain, analyze. Prove, witness, highlight, portray, figure. Highlight. Right. So proof. Study means reality. Proof. Yeah, we got all these words here. Now let us check. This fact, the case means the case study. We got the word, wherever the number is there, number is already here. This is the secret. This is our strength. This is our arrow. And this made you a hero, superhero. Others are zeros. You are a hero because you got the word number. Now 67, there only you will get year old. So this is not very special. 67 is very special. So we'll keep that there. Year old. Man. Plumber. Plumber is the man here now. The case of. The case study. A plumber. So this plumber is retired. 67 years means retired. Is highlighted. Is given. Is given. Is highlighted. Fact is highlighted. Fact means truth. Fact means truth. Fact means truth. This is the dangerous word. I'm putting it red. Don't play the fool with this word. This is a demonstrative pronoun. This spectacles, this pair of spectacles, this tab, this phone, I have to show when I say this. Without showing this phone. Which phone? This phone. Which phone? Man? Show and tell. No, this. Yeah, this phone. Okay. This means demonstrate. You have to show it and tell. So this fact, he already showed. This means before. Go before. Go before. Go before. That means it is answer is before. This fact is highlighted. What is highlighted? What is shown? What is shown? So this fact, what is that fact? What is that fact? This fact means the fact previous. This fact means the fact previous. Breathlessness advances throughout the disease even without further asbestos inhalation. Once you inhaled, you need not inhale asbestos again. Internally it advances. Internally it advances. This is the fact. Throughout the disease. Once the disease starts, till the ending, it advances. It is a continuing disease. There is no permanent cure. Once you got asbestosis, you got the asbestosis for life. The scarred tissue should be removed. How much you will remove from the lungs? How much? By the time you know it is already spread. And the tissue is scarred, damaged. How much you will remove from the lungs? Yes, that's it. Now see here. Breathlessness advances throughout the disease even without further asbestos inhalation. So this is the fact, all the things. One of the three types of asbestos related diseases is asbestosis, a process of lung tissue scarring. So asbestosis means, what is asbestosis? The definition of asbestosis is given here. Asbestosis means a process of lung tissue scarring. Yeah. See. No, I don't want. I am online, please. Okay, so a process of lung tissue scarring. Asbestosis is equal to a process of lung tissue scarring. A process of lung tissue scarring is equal to asbestosis. That is why Simon Peter, a teacher. I am learning from Simon Peter, a teacher. Simon Peter is a teacher is a Simon Peter here. I am learning from Simon Peter, a teacher who teaches English grammar. A teacher who teaches English grammar is Simon Peter. Simon Peter is a teacher who is teaching English grammar. That means they are synonymous. means similar in meaning. They are in opposition. That means they are parallel. They are one and equal. This is equal to this. This is equal to this. The man who is standing is Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln is the man who is standing. The man who is standing is Abraham Lincoln. They are equal. Is means is equal to. Is means is equal to. Abraham Lincoln is the man who is standing. The man who is standing is Abraham Lincoln. That's it. So they are in opposition, parallelism. They are equals. Remember that. So here, lung tissue scarring. Asbestos, one small fiber of asbestos goes and that scars the tissue, damages within. Okay. It is slowly progressing, shortness of breath and cough. Often 20 to 40 years of exposure. Now that is the point here. So that is the point here. So one of the three types of asbestos, asbestos related diseases is asbestos. He's not talking all the three diseases. He's talking only about one disease. Asbestosis is a process which scars the lung. Lung is damaged because of asbestos fibers. And this usually include slowly progressing shortness of breath and cough. Slowly progressing shortness of breath. Never ending. Never ending. Continuing disease. Lifelong. Once you got forever. It will not leave you until your death. That's the point. In the beginning stages, in the initial stages, if you know, it can be identified, and that scarred tissue, that fibers, it cannot be identified. First of all, people don't know. 40 years, slowly it will go. Right. Breathlessness advanced throughout the disease. Thank you. No need. Thank you. So, advances throughout the disease. That means 20 to 40 years after exposure. Right. Breathlessness advanced throughout the disease, even without further asbestos inhalation. Once you inhale, after 40 years, it's going on, increasing. That's all. So try to understand it. So that is not important for us now. So that is the point. That means continuing disease. That is the point here. Continuing disease. The disease is always going on, progressing. That is the fact. That is the fact. This fact means disease is never ending. Never ending, never ending, never ending. You can do whatever gimmicks you want. It is never ending. It's permanent. Permanent. So that is what is the permanent nature of disease. That is what it is. Incurable. Incurable. Cannot return to normalcy. Irreversible. Irreversible. Write down the synonyms. Okay, Nana. Irreversible. Irreversible. Cannot return to normalcy. Cannot return to normalcy. You will never be the same again. Never the same again. Write down, these are all synonyms. The fact is never the same again. The person once affected can never, yes, back. No backup. No way. No way. That's it. Now what happens? What is shown? The case is here now. He was on Romipryl to treat his hypertension and developed a persistent cough, which his doctor presumed all these things. The Romipryl was changed to losartan. The patient had never smoked and did not have a history of COPD. His cough worsened and he complained of breathlessness on exertion. In view of the history and the fact that he was a non-smoker, he was referred for a chest X-ray and the local respiratory physician. His doctor was surprised to learn that the patient has asbestosis, diagnosed by a high resolution CT scan, high resolution, magnitude, high resolution, like microscope. You see from a microscope, magnified 10 times or 100 times or 1,000 times. Then only it was noticed. High resolution, high resolution. Normally not seen. CT scan, not ordinary CT scan, high resolution CT scan, maybe 100 times or 1,000 times. Then it was noticed that he had asbestosis. Now I'm going to show you a secret. I'm going to show you a secret. The case did not finish. The case is moving further. The patient then began legal proceedings to claim compensation as he had worked in a dockyard 25 years previously, during which time he was exposed to asbestosis. The case. This is the case. This is the case. 25 years before, he worked in an asbestosis dockyard. Yes, he was exposed. He was exposed. This is the complete case. After 25 years, it was diagnosed. Maybe he would have died undiagnosed. Already 67. Maybe another 3 years or another 10 years or another 15 years. He would have died without. Some other problem came and he went there. Breathlessness, hypertension, persistent dry cough. So, asbestosis, scarred tissue, could not breathe properly, oxygen not taken by the body because tissue is damaged. With great difficulty is breathing. So he started cough, and because of that cough, persistent hypertension, and treatment was given for hypertension. That was changed from Romipryl to losartan. And he did not have a history of asthma, no COPD. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. His cough worsened in spite of that. And he complained of breathlessness on exertion. In view of the history and the fact that he was a non-smoker, he is non-smoker. Then where is the problem? He was referred for a chest X-ray and to the local respiratory physician. His doctor was surprised, amazed. The patient had asbestosis. When it was diagnosed by a high resolution CT scan, not ordinary scanning. And the patient then began legal proceedings to claim compensation. I worked in your factory. Because of that, I got this disease. So he claimed compensation. And definitely he was given maybe. That is not our part. What does it prove? What does that prove? It proves that this is a slowly developing disease. This is a slowly developing disease. And it is impossible to diagnose. The doctors cannot diagnose in an early stage because there are no signs and symptoms. There are no straightforward signs and symptoms. The side effects are revealed. Right. Now, the answer is not here. This is only to prove this one, the fact. To prove this fact, only this example is given. The reality is given to prove the earlier statement. First one is the statement and second one is the example to support the statement. This is called support statement. Statement and support example. If you waste your time, you cannot pass the exam. Every day you used to talk to your friends and chat on your mobile and do all nonsense things. That is why you failed in the exam. So all these examples you are giving to prove that why he failed the exam. Wasting time. So that is the fact. To prove that when this example is given. So this is called support statement. Write down. Support statement. So statement and supportive examples. So instead of going and reading all this, okay. So 25 years before. So 25 years, that is the number. 25 years is the number. 25 years before. The doctor should have diagnosed earlier. But how can they diagnose when he doesn't go to the doctor only? How can the doctors diagnose when he doesn't go to the doctor? He did not go. He did not go. After 25 years, after leaving that company, after working in some other organizations, after his retirement, at the age of 67, he developed some signs and symptoms, associated signs and symptoms, not direct as signs and symptoms. So because of that, they went for a chest X-ray. Fortunately or unfortunately, that doctor had a high resolution CT scan. He diagnosed it. How can a doctor diagnose it when the patient doesn't go to the doctor for 25 years? Now tell me. So is it on the fault on the doctor? No. So doctor is ruled out. So try to analyze the points there. Try to analyze the point there. Right. So, the symptoms of asbestosis use signally include slowly progressing shortness of breath and cough. Slowly progressing. This is the thing. Slowly progressing. Now this 25 is falling within 20 to 40. What will he do if it had been 40 years afterwards? Maybe he would have died. He would have died after that. So, now that is finished. So that is finished. That example is finished there only. It doesn't go into the next paragraph. Right? So here only ended within this paragraph. Now let us see. So often 20 to 40 years after exposure. So that is the point. And 20 to 40 is the key word here. So years, number is very important. And this 25 falls into the 20 and 40 years, not before. Luckily for him, 25 close to 20. Right. Now let us go and you'll find the answer there. Yeah. Is it to prove that smoking is unrelated to a diagnosis of asbestos? He doesn't smoke. He doesn't have COPD. Smoking is only one reason. Just to prove about smoking is not related to this. Why will he give this much big example of 25 years of history? He can just say doesn't smoke. Why he has to give 20 years story? And why will he say about a legal suit against the company? So smoking is just one small neglected thing there. That is not at all related to the story here. If he talks only about smoking, then why he will talk about COPD and something else? Next one. Doctors Razia Sheikh Ranjita Raghunathan. Okay, smoking gone. Doctors should be able to diagnose. How can doctors be able to diagnose asbestosis earlier? Are they angels? By logic, is it ruled out or is it still in the way? Now, is it a delayed diagnosis? Smoking or earlier or a delayed diagnosis or employment? So provide full employment history details to the doctors to prove that they should tell all the history to the doctors. They did not tell. He did not tell, but it was diagnosed. Even if they tell, what can the doctor do? What can the doctor do? So now you have the option A, B, C, D. Now what I'll do is very wonderful option. I have given you everything here. I have given you everything here. Right? I'm going to give you the option. You have to know which is the right answer. And I'll give you the right answer. I'm going to give you the test now. So this is the paragraph. Print screen. This is the paragraph containing the information. Paragraph containing the information. Sorry. The paragraph containing the information. We have come to the end of the story here. You got a lot of words already. And you will be happy when you can identify. I did not teach you anything. I did not tell you anything. It is your common sense that you are finding the answer. I did not do anything. That's a fact. Because you have a lot of brains. So this is the question. The question. Okay. And now what I'm going to give you is the choice. Okay, the choice. Okay. The poll. Okay. I'm creating a poll. Quiz mode. The question. Okay. Options. Okay. The question options. So there are 4 options here. First one is A, second one is B, third one is C, and fourth one is D. So what I am doing is I am pausing the screen for a second here so that you will not see what answer I am giving. Okay. So what I should do? Sorry, not this one. Pause the screen. Yeah. Pause the screen. Okay. And I have to close my video also. Yes. Now I am giving you the answer here. Okay. I'll give you the answer here. 72. Question number 9. Question number 31. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. So reading 30. Yeah. Yes. I'm going to give you the answer now. I have fed the answer. Okay, comment. Logical. Reasoning. Approach. Fine. Yes, I have given you the option. So now I am giving you the link to go there. Copy, post link. I am giving you the link there. Yes. Right. I gave you the link. I gave you the link. Go there and click on the link and type whichever answer you think is right. A, B, C, D. One person gave the answer. Or else you can go to the group also. If you cannot enter the channel, you can go to the group and submit your answer there. 4 students have given the answer. So I am resuming share. So one word which helped you. Okay. Numbers are helping you to find the answer. Okay. Resume share. Okay, fine. Yeah. So 7 students have given the answer. Yes, fine. Okay. Now, seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Submit. Submit your answer, please. Whatever you wrote, you can submit here. And now you can ask. Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. 20 to 40 is something called years. After 25 years, he is filing a case against the company where he is working. 25 years is a very big time. Yes. So 25 years is a very big time. As complained, he filed a case, lawsuit. And he will win, definitely. He will win. Then if this person got this disease, what about the other people? Only one person filed a complaint. What about the other people who work there? And how many people might have died because of this disease? They could not live their full life. So that is the point. Doctors should be able to diagnose asbestos earlier. So I'm going to show you the answer now. Yeah. Right. Question number 9 is C. The time from exposure to disease, may cause a delayed diagnosis. That is what he proved. He is giving an example to prove that 25 years was the delay from the exposure to diagnosis. That is what he wanted to prove. The fact was proved with the example, solid example. Delay. 25 years is the delay. Diagnosis happened after 25 years. And this is because of the delayed exposure. The delay, okay, from exposure to disease. Okay. 25 years. Exposed 25 years before, and the disease is now noticed, diagnosed. It took 25 years. So that is what he's telling, years. So simple as that. So try to understand what is important. I told you very easily, 20% of the answers will be depending on numbers. Okay. So now let us prove this one. So this 67-year-old, why he is talking 67-year-old man? They could have told you just a man, because there is something related to that number, 67 years old. When he was 67 years old, he was diagnosed. That means long back the problem happened. So number is very important. Number will relate to some other numbers. And those numbers have the secret. 67, 25 to 40, and 25 years afterwards. That means the diagnosis was delayed because the time taken from the exposure to the disease showing signs and symptoms to diagnose the patient, the problem, took 25 years. That is the delay. 25 years delay. Answers will not be open. Answers will. Delay means what? Delay means time. Delay means time. Time is very important. I already told you. Earlier, later. Later means delay. Earlier means before. The answer is a tie between B and C. The answer is a tie between B and C. Because you can see that there very clearly. So, diagnosis, diagnosis, diagnosis. Asbestos, asbestos, asbestos. Three together. The next one. Earlier and later. Related to time. B and C. Related to time. Earlier time, later time. Earlier time, delayed time. Sooner, later. So time is very important. The clash is between time. Why, sir? I think that, sir, I can eliminate two answers, sir, but I have problem with two, sir. I don't know which one to decide. I decide this one, but this is becoming the answer, sir. There is no confusion actually. Just a time. Sooner the better. But how can the doctors do? Impossible, because no signs and symptoms. So definitely doctors are helpless. Cannot do anything. So the problem is with the disease, not with the doctors. So doctors is not the problem. Question is related to the problem. Doctors are not a problem here. The disease is the problem here. Disease is secretly hidden, growing. The hidden nature of the disease is the problem. Doctors are not the problem. If they go to the doctors, doctor can diagnose. But they don't go to the doctor because they themselves don't know the problem. And patients must proud over. How do the patients know that they have disease? Because patients do not know that they have disease. And when the patients do not know, go to the doctor. How do the doctors know? So these two things are gone. Patients is not a problem. Doctors are not a problem. Habits are not a problem. So exposure and the gradual growth is the problem. So delay in diagnosis is because of this time taken to show signs and symptoms. Write down signs and symptoms. Indications. Indications are not given. They could have given this sentence in another style also. You have to identify. Because there were no indications. That is another problem. That is also a problem. Delayed diagnosis. Instead of that one, they can say, there were no indications to diagnose asbestosis. Finished. He could have given indications. Markers. Pointers. Indications. Signs, symptoms. So synonyms are very important. So approach the same questions. Whenever number is there, concentrate on the number. Whenever number is there, concentrate on the number. I have taught you how to approach the questions based on numbers. So now, yes. So apply the same technique. I don't need to give 10 examples. Apply the same technique. All the questions related to numbers, everything it will be something related. 90% or 80% or at least 75% related. So, okay. So, was the explanation useful? Was the explanation useful? Was the explanation useful? Yes or a no? Faster, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Then next. Were the synonyms helpful? Decoding the secrets. Come on. Were the synonyms helpful? Yes or no? Next question is decoding the secrets. Within. Decoding means revealing, revelation. Decoding the secrets within. Possible or impossible? A or B? A means possible, B means impossible. Will you try similar? Don't again come to and cry. Sir, I am not able to learn. I am not able to do. Don't come and cry with me. Cry in front of me. So apply the techniques. Okay, will you try similar examples? Okay. What grade can you give this session? Because if you give only, then I'll say next sessions. Okay, if you say this is beneficial, I can give next sessions. If it is not beneficial, I will not give next type of sessions. There are many sessions. Vocabulary. This is numbers. This is related to numbers, related to names, related to synonyms, related to antonyms. There are different questions related to new vocabulary, related to difficult vocabulary, different special phrases. Okay, special phrases like be all and end all. Okay, frog in the well, out of the box. What do you mean by this? Out of the box means what? Frog in the well means what? What do you understand by that one? Okay, cats and dogs. What do you mean by this? Not my cup of tea. What do you mean by this? So there are many things which I have to tell you. So if you feel that they are useful, okay. Do you want me to take other types of questions as well? Yes or no? Other types of questions are there. Do you want me to take other types of questions also or not? Different types of questions have differential approach. I have told you already here. So these are the things: names, numbers, new vocabulary, difficult vocabulary, and special phrases and words. Different things are there. Do you want to attend these sessions? Right. So you have to attend this. So fine. So that is the end of the session. And what I want you to do is I'm giving you 1 minute. And your value, not for me. Don't think that I need these things. It is for you only. Okay, your value, your feedback. So your what you want. Number one, what you expect from me. What you expect from me. Number two, what your problems are. Then next one is how much more I can help you. You can ask, sir, tell me regarding vocabulary. Okay, whatever you want, you can write. Whatever you feel you want from me, you can write. We are starting speaking feedbacks from this week onwards. Like how we are giving writing, in the same fashion, we are going to give you. Yes. Write down freely whatever you want to write, you write. The entire session is a nonsense also, it's okay for me. Because I know that I am not selling glass pieces. I am selling diamonds. Because you are very precious children of mine. And I am buying diamonds. I am presenting them to you because you are very valuable for me. Tomorrow morning, maybe 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, I am taking one listening session followed by reading session. And again, evening, 8 o'clock, same like today, I'll take one listening session and reading session. So 2 sessions in the morning, 2 sessions in the evening will be there. And afternoon, I will be taking writing session. And at night, I will be taking one writing session. So no more points. Write down whatever you want, whatever your demands, requests. You can write. Yes. So fine. That I'm giving you last 30 seconds. Last 30 seconds. If you have anything to write, you can write. Otherwise, we are winding the session. And when doing in the session, easy to identify the answers with your help, sir. But when doing myself, it's tough. Yes. When you go with your father, you can go very fast. But when you're going, you cannot, because you're a child, you don't know. So practice and grow up. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes a man perfect, not a woman. I'm sorry, man means man and woman, both. Sometimes fun is a pun. You have to enjoy life. So the timings will be regular. So let us take 11 a.m. 11 a.m. No. I don't think 11 a.m. 12 a.m. listening. 12 noon. 12 noon listening. Then, okay, or 1200 hours. IST listening. IST is very important. 1300 hours. IST reading. Okay, then 2000 hours. IST listening. And 2100 hours. IST reading. That's it. So these are the timings, standard timings. So you'll get the links. I'll give the links openly everywhere, but only the regular students will be permitted. Only the regular students will be permitted. I will not allow everyone. Okay. So right. So are you okay with these timings? If you are not okay, I'm not helpless. I'm not going to do anything. Are you okay with these timings? Okay. Are you okay with these timings? Day duty will come in the night, night duty will come in the day. Do whatever you want. If you are free, you can attend both the sessions. Are you okay with these timings? Say yes or no. You say, I cannot attend. That is not my problem. My problem is to teach you. I will teach. Okay, if you are not okay, then you can try from the YouTube. But from the YouTube, Simon sir is not there live to answer your points. Okay, and it will be very difficult because here I am going to show you everything wherever everything is there, so that directly you feel the presence of the teacher. The original voice you can hear, there is recorded, that will not have that good impact. Real life is always wonderful than movies. When you come out of the movies, you will just forget everything. You're empty again. But life, once you do something, a heroic act, you are a hero for lifetime. Okay, we are not doing a movie like YouTube. So always you have to be there. Right, that's it. Select all. So let us see how many students have got the right answer here. No, good night. I'm going to call you one by one. Okay, I'm going to take action on some people. So let us see what was the answer. Okay, 60% gave the right answer. 60% gave the right answer. You see there. 25% gave D, 15% gave B. Now, I think you understand. Yes. You understand there. It shows that it is not easy. It is difficult. It is difficult. 40% means, okay, a little more than 50% gave the right answer. That means 40%. That means only those who have 60% knowledge gave the answer. Those who are below 60% knowledge, they did not give the answer. That is the meaning there. Okay. Fine. Anyhow, God bless you. Now here I'm going to unmute you. Unmute you. Yes. Chitra. Hello, Chitra.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Do you have anything to share with our friends?
Yes, sir. I have one friend trying to go
Yes.
eating.
Tell me.
So today class is very excellent, sir. It is understanding very well, sir. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I learned a lot of synonyms and meanings and explanation, and also I understand very well, sir.
So you got a lot of explanation and you understood many things.
Yes, sir. Yes, surely 100%.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Diana,
Thank you so much.
Diana.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Diana, what do you have to share?
Today I learned how to remove the common words and eliminate the unimportant words, sir. Actually, I'm feeling very difficult when I'm doing as I send the message. But when you are explaining each and everything, it's very easy to identify the answer.
What is the difference you notice? What is the difference you noticed from many other sessions online and classical correction sessions? What is the difference you notice? You might have attended some other sessions also, right?
Yes, sir.
What is the difference you notice regarding reading?
Sir, regarding reading, they will not explain briefly, sir, like synonyms, vocabularies, what are the important things we have to look for that, get the answers.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Then there is Dr. Khan. Dr. Khan. Okay, fine. Jay Sinta.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Jay Sinta.
Sir, it is a useful class, sir. The way you explain it is more enhanced, sir, because the way you explaining each and every detail in this, it is very important to us to learn, sir.
Okay, thank you very
Hi,
much.
sir.
Hello, Dr. Khan. The name,
Yes,
what's
sir.
your name, please?
I am Dr. Aman from England. And sir, I attended your class and it was quite beneficial for me because I learned actually the best thing of this lecture is I learned the synonyms and it really helps me. And when I attend your class and then the next day when I go for the part C reading, so I really improved my most of the answer was right. So thank you so much, sir.
Are you attending my sessions for the first time or did you attend any time earlier?
Sir, I attended, this is the second time, but on YouTube, I subscribed you and I attended all your classes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes,
I very rarely I give open sessions because these are regular sessions. Na? Very rarely I give. So I keep sometimes for the YouTube. Okay. So you can definitely
Thank you,
approach
sir.
me if you want to attend regularly.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank
And
you.
can you tell me, introduce yourself? You are a doctor, so there are many nurses. They may be motivated by your words. Can you tell them how it benefited? Okay, regarding that one, leave it. And how about yourself? What your name is? Where are you from originally, and where you are now, and for how long you have been preparing for OET, and how many sessions you attended earlier before other sessions and my sessions, and with on your own how you did and how you do. So comparative study you give.
Sir, actually, I'm basically from Pakistan, Balochistan, and then I moved to England for past 3 years, and I got married, and I came here. I was doing there I was working in the Pakistan as a consultant gynecologist, and then when I moved here in England, so they wanted GMC registration for which I have to prepare for the OET exam and then PLAB 1, PLAB 2. After that, I attended all your classes regarding reading, regarding this listening and speaking sessions. I have attended on the YouTube, and I subscribed, and I given your subscription to the other my friends also. And I got a lot of motivation from your words and from your way of from way of your teaching, and it was quite beneficial for me.
Okay, I'm actually surprised because your witness has given me a question mark. What is that thing that asked you? So you said just now, I attended all your sessions on the YouTube. This is directly online. This is the second session, but you attended. What made you, what compelled you to attend those sessions? What is the secret there? I don't know. Can you tell me, please?
Yes, sir. Actually, your lectures are quite informative. You actually tell us about the right technique to understand the reading and the listening. Especially, we usually stuck in the part B and part C of the reading and listening both. And when I attended your reading classes, you actually told us the right way that to use the synonyms, to use the in the parts C the different names, the date, and any numbers. So from this way, like my actually when I attempted reading on my own, so I initially filled a few tests. Like I got 29 to 30, not very good. But after your lectures, I am completely getting like 35, 34 in my reading. So I improved by your lectures. So this is the best thing for me. I improved a lot because of your lectures. And I recommended to all my friends in England to please attend Peter Simon's classes. It is quite beneficial.
You remember my name also. Okay.
Yes, sir. Why not? Even and you know that, sir, by attending the speaking sessions with Anish, you know that I improved a lot, and I even learned how to speak with the patients and how to do the speaking sessions. And I'm regularly attending the Anish speaking classes.
Okay, tomorrow you attend my speaking session. I'll give you one free session and I'll give you feedback.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Those
Tomorrow,
are ordinary sessions. Those are ordinary sections, and I am paying staffs. Nobody is paying there, anybody. Okay, I am paying the staff. Okay, that is not actually required. I am paying them and I'm giving them extra practice, free practice for many students are getting benefit. Okay.
Thank you so much.
And I am giving employment to some people by getting these fees and all these things. So I'm trying to do something which from the things which I get. So you can attend my session, because I was really happy when you said you were watching my videos and other things. So I'll give you one session and I'll give you one feedback, right? In a written format.
Yes.
And we'll see what to do later.
And sir, could you please tell me the time and date, time of tomorrow, because I live in England.
You have to approach me personally there.
Okay, sir.
Right. Next, Ranjita. Sorry, Ranjita came just now. I think. Sorry, I missed you. Okay, Sarita. Sarita Chinan.
Hello.
Yeah, Sarita.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Actually, I joined late, sir. But today's section, this scanning technique with numbers, I don't know how to do that scanning technique. Now I can do it myself with this scanning technique.
Yeah, the
like that
technique
you
is
can
only
take more
one sentence.
questions.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I will let you continue again. This Dr. Kakkar, I don't remember the name, Khan Kakkar. Okay, right. There are many doctors from Pakistan who are my students. They registered right now from Saudi Arabia and India and some other countries also. Okay, so they are there. So she told one thing. Other sessions and our sessions, there are some lot difference. Your style is something different. Yes, the name of the game is a difference. Successful people and unsuccessful people. What is the difference? Is difference. The difference is difference. They are differently able, specially different. Successful people don't do different things. Successful people don't do different things. They do things differently. Same things are done by successful people and unsuccessful people. But successful people do things in a different style. They have their own particular, special, perfect style. And unsuccessful people have ordinary, normal, usual, general, casual, simple style. Successful people have extraordinary, wonderful, amazing strategies, techniques, approaches, methods, and patterns. That is it. The haves and the have-nots. Those who have the techniques, strategies, approaches, aims, goals, ambitions,
I know.
they are successful. Those who do not have, they are unsuccessful. So that is why they are haves and they are have-nots. Successful and unsuccessful. That's it. The secrets are a difference in approach. Difference in approach. Yeah, you can continue, Sarita.
Yeah, yes, sir. You can do this scanning technique with vocabularies and pairs, other all models. You can do one questions, sir. I am requesting to do.
Okay,
This
fine.
scanning technique you explained details. No?
Even before your request was answered. Even
Okay,
before
sir.
your request, the question was answered. Okay, the problem is answered. Okay, fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Sri Lata.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, as usual, the class was excellent.
Why you always start with as usual? As
Yes,
usual, you use the word as usual. Why? What's the? Okay, carry on.
Sir, as you said, the synonyms really play an important role. But as I mentioned in my chat also, I really get confused and I'm not to the point where I can understand the phrases as it is not the my cup of tea. So I do not understand what is the basic meaning that they are trying to expose to us. So these kind of things are really making me a little worried. And I think on those kind of questions, I'm really losing marks. So I would like to request you so that these kind of phrases could be given little importance on my note.
Okay. You have an internal problem regarding grammar that is called singular plural confusion. You just now in this short 1 minute speech, you have made 3 blunders. Okay. And the style is the same. These kind, this kind.
Okay.
Those kind. These kind, those kind. 3 times you have used kind with these and those. I am removing the, in Hindi we say patti on the ice. Okay, on the ice something, masking the ice, mask on the ice. Not face mask, eye mask. I am removing the eye mask from your face. These is a singular or plural?
Plural.
Kind is singular or plural?
Singular.
How can you use a plural demonstrative, okay, pronoun with a singular noun? Is that right?
No.
That is Simon sir, okay? Not only what mistake you are doing, but how many times you are doing the same mistake. He can tell you. So it is a big problem. It's not a mistake, it's a blunder. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone can easily identify. So that is called a blunder. A simple thing, but still we are making that mistake. We know the rules, we know the regulations, but still we are doing that. That means blunder. Don't think that you are only targeted. No, everyone has this type of problem, or this kind of problem, or these kinds of problem, or these types of problem. Now you know what your mistake is.
Yes, sir.
Now you know what your problem is. So
Yes.
make some sentences and practice this problem. Practice these problems until you rectify your disease completely from your language usage. That's it. Okay, fine. So that's end of the story. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.